Well, Young Justice fans, the other day we did talk a little bit about how James Gunn was in some level of discussions with Netflix, kicking off the discussion of which shows could make it over there and why Young Justice might be on that list. Now we got a new update from Greg Weisman, and it's not a lot, but given the report about Netflix, this could be a pretty good thing. Let's break it down. Well, we've all been pining for Season 5 of Young Justice ever since the show didn't get renewed, and quite honestly, not a lot of news is coming out. I know you guys want every single detail that hits the web, so today's update from Greg Weisman seems pretty interesting in the context of everything else going on. Now, as we all know, James Gunn has shuffled everything up, and there's a whole new slate of DC products headed our way. All of us noticed on that list there was no Young Justice, but there was also no Harley Quinn, and we know that's getting another season. Now recently we did a video about how James Gunn was asked about Zack Snyder's universe moving over to Netflix, and although he said Netflix has not mentioned the Snyderverse, he did admit they were currently in discussions, meaning something from DC could be headed over there, and that's likely to be animation. Now, earlier today, Greg Weisman got a question from a fan, and once again, the update he gave us is not bad, but it's not quite good either. He was asked if he had any news on Young Justice, and he actually said, nope, nothing either way. Now, the first person to know that the show is never coming back would be Greg Weisman. So this is pretty good news because he hasn't been told it's a dead stick. Given James Gunn's updates about Netflix, it seems to me this show is likely on a list of possibilities for DC Studios to farm out to other streaming services, and the fact that he hasn't gotten the bad news seems to confirm that. Now, we have no timeline about when we can get more answers to all of this. I know all of you want some answers for Young Justice, and they're simply not there. I actually think behind the scenes there are several projects that people behind DC don't really know what to do with, and none of them are as popular as Young Justice, and they probably want to avoid upsetting fans by just simply canceling it. Out of all shows awaiting any kind of news, it seems like Young Justice has the greatest possibility of returning. We are getting plenty of cancellation notices. We found out today J.J. Abrams' Justice League Dark has been canceled, so if this show was canceled, I really do feel like the trades, or even Greg Weisman himself, would make it pretty clear it wasn't coming back. People keep calling it canceled, and as many of you know, if you're a fan of this channel, it's not really been canceled. HBO only ordered a Season 4 and didn't put in Season 5. But that order would have come in during the chaos behind the scenes as David Zaslav took over as the new CEO, so all of this is just really up in the air, waiting for the smoke to clear, and hopefully in the not so distant future, we have a positive update from Greg, HBO, or even James Gunn. I think the only thing we can do as fans is look into getting that trade paperback for Young Justice Targets, maybe buy some back issues and DVDs. I always link that stuff down in the comments, so you should probably go and check it out. Money talks, and obviously David Zaslav wants Warner Brothers to be profitable, so if fans do their part and buy the products, it does increase our chances of a new season.